Okay. So here the question is, if A is equal to 1, 0, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 6 and x, and determinant A is equal to 45, then find x. So here the solution will be given that matrix A is equal to 1, 0, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 6x. Okay. And one more thing is given. Determinant is given. Determinant is given, that is 45. Okay. So now here we have to find determinant. So determinant A will be 1 into 3x minus 6 into 4 minus 0 into 2x minus 4 into 5, again plus 0 into 2x 2x minus 5 into 4. Okay, so here 1, 3x minus minus will be positive, and 6 4s are 24, and 0 multiply with any number, we will get 0. So here 0 plus 0. Okay, now determinant A is 45. So here we are going to write 45, then 3x plus 24, and here is 45. Now 24 will go in left hand side, then it will change the sign. So here we will have 3x 45 minus 24. Now just simplify this. This will be 1, this will be 2, and here 3x, and x will be is equal to by 3, and x is equal to 3 ones are 1, 3 sevens are 21. So x is nothing but 7. So this is very simple problem. Okay, just note down this problem, and then we will discuss on some important topic. Okay. Okay, so you might all know, due to corona pandemic, Telangana government has deducted or deleted some portion of our syllabus. So here we are going to see what the syllabus has deleted. Okay, so here I have a one PDF to show you. See here, in the first chapter, inverse function and theorems are deleted from our syllabus, and chapter 2 is completely deleted. Okay. Now, in third chapter, we are in third chapter in matrices. So in matrices, property of determinant, see here, uh, property of determinant, related problems and examples are deleted. Okay, and the next part is consistency and inconsistency of system simultaneous equation, also deleted. So we are not going to see, we are not going to learn property of determinant and related with the problem. And similarly, solution of simultaneous linear equation, Gauss-Jordan method has also omitted from our syllabus. And the point 3.7.7 has also deleted. So 3.7.7 onward has deleted. So here we are not going to see, or we are not going to solve determinant problem. Girls, are you getting what I'm trying to convey you? And 7th chapter also has completely deleted, 8th chapter also completely deleted, and chapter 4, chapter 6, chapter 10 chapter 4, chapter 6, chapter 10. These three chapters are not deleted. These are as it was, as it is. Okay. So here the let's see in 1B. So in 1B, in chapter 4, these points are deleted from our syllabus in chapter 7, exercise 7A, and continuity and problems of inverse. You can take a screenshot from here. I don't have such time to explain each and everything. Just take a screenshot or I will send you this PDF. Did you take a screenshot, girls?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the next topic will be uh, after determinant, adjoint and inverse. What? Adjoint and inverse. So let me write adjoint and inverse. Adjoint and inverse of matrix. Okay, so today we are going to learn adjoint and inverse of matrix. Okay, till now we haven't learned inverse of matrix. What the inverse? Okay, so here first of all, before to learn adjoint and inverse, we have to know singular matrix and non-singular matrix. Okay, so here let me write singular matrix, singular and non-singular matrix. Non-singular matrix. So a square matrix, a square matrix is said to be singular if its determinant is 0. If its determinant is 0. Otherwise, it's non-singular. It's non-singular. Sir, Maths 1B reduced syllabus. Yes, Maths 1B reduced syllabus. You can see here. See, in Maths 1B, the topics related from 4th chapter, 7th chapter, 8th chapter, 9th and 10th. From first to 3 chapter, there is no deletion. Okay. So here, the singular matrix is a square matrix is said to be a singular if its determinant is 0. Otherwise, it's non-singular. Okay. Let me see an example. Okay, suppose I have a matrix. I have a matrix. The elements are 3, 2, 6, 4, 3, 2, 6, 4. So the determinant of A will be, 3 into 4 minus 6 into 2. So 3 4s are 12 minus 6 2s are 12. So determinant is coming 0. So if determinant is coming 0, so that type of matrix is called singular matrix. So these matrix are called singular matrix. Girls, understood the singular matrix?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, if suppose I have a matrix that is 3, 2, 6, 5, then determinant of A will be 3 into 5 minus 6 into 2, then it will be 15 minus 12, then it's coming 3. So determinant A is equal to 3, that means it's not a 0, so it's a non-singular matrix. Okay. What? Non-singular matrix. Wait. Non-singular matrix. Understood what the difference between singular and non-singular? I believe you understood each and everything.
Understood, sir.
Okay. Now, after this, adjoint of matrix. The first topic was our adjoint. So, adjoint of matrix. Adjoint of matrix. Okay. So here, adjoint of matrix is nothing but transpose of a matrix. Transpose of a matrix. Transpose of a matrix formed by replacing the element of square matrix A with corresponding cofactor is called adjoint of A. It's called adjoint of A, and it is denoted as ADJ by A. It is denoted as ADJ A. So here the definition of adjoint of matrix is transpose of matrix formed by the replacing element of square matrix A with corresponding cofactor is called adjoint of A. Okay. So here maybe some of girls have understood what the meaning of adjoint of matrix, but maybe someone are there those who didn't get that meaning of adjoint of matrix. So here let me take one example. After this example you will be understanding in an easy way. So here first of all i have to find cofactor and then I have to transpose. Here we have to do two things. I have to find cofactor and I have to transpose A to B form. Okay, let's see how. Suppose, example, suppose I have a matrix that is element is A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. Okay, girls. I have a 3 by 3 matrix that is A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. Now, let's suppose, let's suppose the cofactor of every element. Let's suppose cofactor of A1 is A1. Similarly, A2 is A2 and A3 is A3. This is the cofactor. Okay, A1's cofactor is capital A1, A2's cofactor is capital A2, A3's cofactor is capital A3. Similarly, B1's cofactor is capital B1. We are assuming this thing, B2 and B3's cofactor is B3. Similarly, C1's cofactor is C1, C2's cofactor is C2, C3's cofactor is C3. So those who are in capital form, they are denoting cofactors of corresponding element. Okay. So here, suppose we found 9 cofactors, capital A1, capital A2, capital A3. Okay. So here, these are the cofactors of 9 cofactors of the matrix. Okay. So here, what we have to do, we have to place cofactor. We have to place cofactor on the place of element A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Okay. Here we found all cofactors and we place cofactors on the element of matrix. Now the adjoint will be adjoint A will be, if we transpose this matrix, cofactor matrix, then we will get adjoint of A. So just transpose this matrix A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. So here we found adjoint of A. Sir, when is our college are going to be open? I don't know exactly, but maybe the first week of October. Maybe I don't know exactly. Okay, so here we found adjoint of A. Girls, see here what we have done here. We found the cofactors and we place the cofactor on the place of element and we transpose those cofactors and then we got adjoint of A. So here see the definition of adjoint of matrix, that is transpose of matrix formed by replacing the element of a square matrix A with corresponding cofactor is called adjoint of A. Girls, do you have any doubt in this topic?
No, sir.
No? Oh, okay. So now the next topic is inverse of matrix. What? Inverse of matrix. So here we are going to see inverse, or we can say invertible. Okay. The next part is invertible. Invertible matrix. Invertible matrix, or we can say inverse. Okay. Okay. So here let me write the definition first. Let A, a square matrix, a square matrix, a square matrix let A is a square matrix, then A is said to be invertible if condition is if a matrix B exists, a matrix B exists such that A into B or B into A is equal to I, where I is a unit matrix, where I is a unit matrix. Okay, so here let A a square matrix, then A is said to be invertible if a matrix B exists such that A into B or B into A is equal to I, where I is equal to unit matrix. So we can observe here where there are two matrices, and when we are multiplying those two matrices and we are getting a unit matrix or identity matrix, that matrix is called invertible matrix. Okay, so here I'm not going to take an example, so this is the only definition you have to see or you have to keep in your mind. Okay, so here we have some notes regarding invertible matrix, so just take a note. So note, the first note is if A is invertible, if A is invertible, then A is non-singular. Then A is non-singular. Okay, and determinant A will be 0. Then A is non-singular. Okay, now the next point is let A is invertible, then there is a matrix B such that AB into I, hence. Okay, so here the next point is let A is invertible, then there exists a matrix, then there exists a matrix B that AB is equal to I, and hence determinant of A into determinant of B, and I can write determinant A into B is equal to determinant I is equal to 1. So determinant of I is equal to 1. So if A is invertible, and so there will be a matrix B exists and such that A into B is equal to I. So if we are taking determinant of A and B and taking determinant I, so we are going to get determinant A into B is equal to 1. Okay, so here we are going to get determinant A into B is equal to 1 if they are invertible. In inverse. Now we are to simply the set we are to find inverse. Procedure to find inverse. Okay. Okay. So there are 5 steps to find inverse of matrix. How many steps are there? 5 steps. So here, step 1. Step 1. Step 1 is to find determinant of matrix. Determinant of matrix. Suppose a matrix is given, so first of all we have to find determinant of that matrix. Okay. Now the second step is calculating the matrix of minors. Calculating the matrix of minors. Matrix of minors. Okay. Now the third step is then turn into the matrix cofactor, then turn into matrix of cofactor, matrix of cofactor. Now the fourth step is then the transpose, then, or we can say adjugate, or we can say transpose. Then the final step is step 5 is multiply with multiply with 1 by determinant, 1 by determinant, 1 by determinant into adjugate or transpose matrix. Transposed matrix. Girls, these are the 5 steps to find inverse of matrix. Girls, do you have doubt in uh, this topic to find inverse, procedure to find inverse? If you have doubt, then I can explain once again. Girls, I'm asking if you have doubt in this topic in find of inverse, then I can explain once again. Just let me know. Please once again. Okay. Uh, Girls, just rejoin once again because I have less than 1 minute. It will be finished the time. So rejoin once again.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So here we have 5 steps to find the inverse of matrix. The first step is we have to find determinant of matrix. As we have done in previous class, we find so many determinants of matrix. So here, whenever in question, there will be find the inverse of this matrix and that matrix. So here, first of all, we have to find determinant of that matrix. Okay. First step is clear. Yes, sir. Okay. Now, in second step, I have to find minors of matrix of minors. We have learned matrix of minors in previous class. Okay, and previous class we have learned minors of matrix, cofactor of matrix. Have you remembered these all things? Okay, so here in next step we have to find matrix of minors. First we have to find determinant, then we have to find minors of matrix. Then after finding of minors, we have to convert these minors into cofactors. What? We have to convert these minors into cofactors. And after finding cofactor, we have to transpose that matrix. What? We have to transpose that matrix, and that transpose matrix we have to multiply with 1 by determinant. That is our last step. Okay, so 172007 and other girls, have you understood to procedure to find the
Yes,
inverse?
sir.
Okay, now let me take one example. After this example, you will be understand in a better way. Okay. Okay. So here I'm going to take an example. After this example, I will try to wind up my study hour. Okay. So here the example is, if A is equal to 3, 0, 2, 2, 0, minus 2, 0, 0, 1, or sorry, 0, 1, 1. So here I have a matrix. Okay. And the question is find A inverse. So here we have learned to find inverse, we have 5 steps. Okay. To finding inverse, we have 5 steps. Then we are going to apply these 5 steps in this problem and we will get the solution. Okay. So here the solution will be, in examination, you don't need to write step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. This is I told you, this is the way you can find the inverse. Just you have to keep these all things in your mind, order by order. Okay. So here, first of all, the first step is to find determinant. So first of all, we are going to find determinant of A. Determinant of A. So determinant of A will be 3 into 0 into 1 minus 2 into 1 minus 0 into 2 into 1 minus 2 into 0 into 0 plus 2 into 2 into 1 minus 0 into 0. So here we have this is 0. So this will be 0, minus will be plus 2, minus 0 plus 2, and here we have 2. Again 2 3 are 6, minus 2 2 are 4. So here I have a 10. So determinant A is nothing but 10. Okay, determinant A is nothing but 10. Now the second step is I have to calculate matrix of minors. Okay, so here let's take copy, paste. Okay, so here I have to find minors. So here, so let's supposing the minus 1 1 means here suppose I am taking this element, so minus will be the minus of 3 will be 0 1 minus 2 1. Okay, so here the minus will be 0 minus 2 1 1, and I can solve this 0 into 1 minus minus 2 into 1, then I will get 0 plus 2, so is equal to 2. So M11 is coming 2. Now similarly, I have to find all the minors of the matrix. So M12 means first row with second column. So the minor will be this line and this line. So 2 0 minus 2 1, and I will multiply 2 1 minus 2 into 0. So here 2 into 1 2, minus minus plus, and minus 2 into 0 0. Here I will have 2. So here I have 1 M12 2. Girls, are you getting what I am doing here? I am
Yes, sir.
finding minors. Okay, so do yourself find all 9 minors and let me know the answer. And on the same time, I am doing same thing. Okay, so here the M13 will be 201 will be 2, M21 will be 210121. So here minus 2, M22 will be 3, M23 will be 3, M31 will be 0, M32 will be minus 10, M33 will be 0. So here I found 9 minors. Okay, girls, I have done second step. Okay, I have done second step. I found all 9 minors. Now I will convert these minors into cofactor. So here let's first see here all 9 minors. All 9 minors I have. The first minor is 2, then 2, then 2. Okay, so here the first minor is 2, then second minor is 2, third minor is 2, then the fourth one is minus 2, then 3, then 3, then 0, then minus 10, then 0. These all are 9 minors. Okay, these all are 9 minors, and for converting these minus into cofactor, I have to multiply a matrix where if I am multiplying this red one matrix with minus, then it's automatically converted. It will be automatically convert into cofactor. Okay, let's see how. Here, suppose plus will be multiplied with 2, minus will be multiplying with 2. So here, first of all, plus, so it will not going to change. So here, I have a minus here. This minus will multiplying with 2. So it will be minus 2. Then here, no change, no change. Again, minus here, minus here. Minus minus will be positive. So it will be 2. Then again 3, and here plus and minus, then it will be minus 3, then it's 0, then here minus, and here I have a minus, so here minus into minus 10, and here 0. So see here, these matrix converted into cofactors. This is the matrix of cofactors. Girls, have you understood the trick how to convert cofactor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have done third step. We have done third step. We have done here third step. We found cofactor of matrix. Now the fourth step was we have to transpose that cofactor matrix. We have to transpose cofactor matrix. So here I am going to transpose these matrix. So here 2, 2, 0, minus 2, 3, 10, 2, minus 3, 0. So this is the fourth step we have transposed or we have adjugated. Okay. Now this is the adjoint of A. The matrix is called adjoint of A. Now the last step was the A inverse will be 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. A inverse is nothing but 1 by determinant A into adjoint by A. So here I had determinant A was 10. Here we have found determinant A is equal to 10. So here 10, and adjoint of A is nothing but this 2, 2, 0, minus 2, 3, 10, and 2 minus 3, 0. So this is the answer of A inverse. Girls, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here we have answer. We found A inverse. Okay. In finding inverse of matrix, have you any doubt, girls?
No, sir.
Okay. So in next class, inshallah, we are going to solve some problems. So here the procedure you have learned. So inshallah, we are going to solve many problems in next class. So before now, take care yourself. Stay at home and dua for me.
Inshallah.
Okay. Chalo. Assalamu alaikum.
Allah.
See you. Have a
Walaikum
good day.
salam. You too, sir. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.